Hello, Waswere here, back with another video, and today we're jumping right back into the Desert Treasure 2 bosses. Last time I prepared and completed the quest, and then to finish off the video, got my toes wet with the Leviathan getting 50 kills on day 1. I have swapped over to Crystal plus Bofa for my setup, as the Leviathan has a very low magic level, and the Bofa just shreds it. I still think that ZCB is probably going to be the best in slot long term, but I don't own one, nor do I have the full Masori to make it that much better. I am slightly worried about crystal charges, as I want to avoid having to do any sort of elf thieving if I can. Okay, that is the best drop we've gotten yet. Onyx bolt tips, 90 of them. Which is that? 750k. I think that might be more than all my other drops combined at this stage. Kind of crazy how bad the commons are here. That's the first clue scroll that has dropped from the boss. I got that on kill count 78, still going hard. They released not the drop rates, but the method of drops, and basically in order to get the ring upgrade piece, you have to hit the drop table 3 times. That means you're less likely to go dry, and you're also less likely to get spooned, so it should normalize closer to the drop rate. And we'll see how that turns out. I'm hoping that means like 200 to 300 kills at each boss, maybe up to 500. But I'm feeling really good about the Leviathan. I haven't died yet today, so I'm on like a 20 kill streak. All right, I just had a crazy idea that might just work. I don't know. I was killing Leviathan, and I'm like, you know what? I don't have a spec weapon. What are like big hitting range spec weapons that I can use when I'm hitting him from behind and you like almost to the max hit? So I'm gonna grab out the dark bow and some dragon arrows. The dark bow has a special attack, dealing a double attack, which deals up to 50% more damage. Yeah, I think it can hit like 48, 48. Maybe it'll hit pretty high here. Okay, I got my stun off from behind the boss. Can do my special attack. 36 damage. Who knows, maybe that was just a low hit. So it looks like from my testing there that only the first hit gets the bonus damage, and because the second hit comes in later, that it doesn't boost both hits. So I was hitting like 40 with the first one, but the second one wasn't hitting 40. That is a new personal best. Got myself down to 220 or 220. Funny, this was actually a 4-kill trip, but you wouldn't know it looking at my inventory, as the only non-supply drop was 54 rune arrows. One more kill to the round 100. And just like that, beat the PR again. Down to 218 and 100 kills. Still nothing on additional on the collection log, but eventually we will get something. Like it's just a matter of time. Okay, that is my 4th Awakener's Orb. Oh, the GE price has gone up to 2.5 mil here. So maybe the price is actually recovering. And essentially what these do is they give you an attempt at the hard mode of the bosses. Eventually the hard modes will come out, and with that, you have the ability to get Blood Torva as a cosmetic override, like a kit that you add on to your Torva. Really cool, and it's nice stretch challenge content, but I don't think I'm the target audience for that, because I'm just not good enough at the game to be able to do those. But maybe in the future I'll be able to do these hard modes, and it'll be fun. Otherwise, I'll just end up drop trading them for some nice GP. Another Awakener's Orb, that is number 5. I keep getting them. This is interesting. I talked about potentially needing to go get more crystal shards and whether this would last for about 100 more kills. And I've used a total of 4 charges on the crystal leg. I'm not sure why it's not draining charges. I'm taking a lot of damage, as evidenced by all the food I'm eating, and it's supposed to use a charge every time you take damage. I'll take advantage of the reduction in charges and avoid having to do any elf thieving, and I will take it. Okay, that is a good drop. Raw manta ray, 180 of those puppies. I will take that. Just give me that every single game. With 150 kills and the fact that there's 7 different unique items that I could be going for and that I want, I'm probably dry, even if they were all 1 in 1,000. So I'm gonna keep going, maybe another 100 more kills, and hopefully we can pick up something before that's done. Yeah, another personal best down to 216, and I just keep getting these supply drops. I just went off on that last kill. I didn't even notice till I was prepping for the next one, but sub 2 minutes. There is 200 kills at the Leviathan, and it's tragic, but I don't have any drops. Yeah, 200 kills. I got the tablet, the teleport, that was at 4 kills, and now I've got 196 kills without anything. Hopefully, at least I'm making some progress on the Venator Vestige. But apart from that, this is going to be the end of day 2, and I'm going to come back tomorrow, maybe do another 150 kills. Hopefully I can pick up something. Like, this is starting to get a little concerning for how rare these could be. Nice little cold fix today to fix some issues. And there are 2 additional lamps that I can claim from the Ancient Vault. I think it just ups the prayer experience a little bit more for the quest. And I'm going to put those right into prayer right away. Another 200,000 prayer experience. That is absolutely huge for anyone who doesn't have a 99 prayer. Like, this quest basically got me halfway between 92 and 93. So, yay. There we go. I finally got a collection log item. We picked up the smoke quartz. So I guess I'll take this opportunity to talk about what the quartzes do. So the Ancient Scepter was released with Secrets of the North. It's dropped by the Nightmare Muspa, and as a base, it provides plus 5% magic damage and plus 20 magic attack, at least for the relevant stats. Now, each of the bosses drops a specific quartz. The Leviathan, which is the one I've been camping, drops the smoke quartz. And then the Whisper drops the Shadow Quartz. Vardorvis drops the Blood Quartz. And what's the last boss's name? And then Duke Succulus drops the Ice Quartz. Now, I think the Smoke Quartz is actually the worst one for me, funnily enough, because it keeps that plus 10% boost, and it gives an alternate effect, or an additional effect to Smoke Barrage. What it does is it reduces the poison target, so like Smoke Barrage poisons your target, and while it's poisoned, the healing is dropped by 20%. I don't know if that's relevant in anything PVM. It seems like the PK port, like the PK version of the Ancient Scepter. But for now, I'm just going to keep it in the bank. I only have 2, and I'm kind of earmarking that for the Blood and Ice Quartz. But it's nice that I've picked up that item. And I believe it is also untradeable, yes. But it's nice to have an item from the Leviathan that isn't the teleport. Very happy to get that done. And now, once I get the Venator Vestige, I can kind of freely leave here without feeling bad. Most people seem to be getting the ring piece around the 500 KC mark. So I think with the bad luck mitigation, we can kind of assume that we'll get it around that point. So hopefully I can be out of here before 500 kills. The orange light gets me every single time, but at least these are spiking. They released the Awakened versions today, so these have gone from 1.5 mil to 3.3 mil. So I've gotten like 20 mil in loot from the orbs, but nothing else. First time getting the Soul Rune drop, 600 of them. That's going to be super nice in the future if I ever get a Shadow. But who knows? At this rate, I'm going to be here for like 5,000 kills for Virtus. Oh, you can get duplicates of it. Yay. A second Smoke Quartz. Good for PKers, but I think it's kind of useless for me. This is crazy. I've done 5 kills here, and I have gotten only supply drops. Okay, I got something. I got myself a chromium ingot, which is used to make the rings. Let's just teleport out of here because the boss is going to spawn. And I don't want him to kill me while I'm talking about this. But what is the chromium ingot? So the chromium ingot is basically the Godsword shard of this ring upgrade. Because basically, in order to make this upgraded archer's ring, I need the Venator vestige, which is like the hilt. And then I need 3 chromium ingots, which are almost like the Godsword blades. And because I want 3 of the rings, I don't really care about the warrior's ring upgrade for now. I need a total of 9 chromium ingots. So 270 kills in, and I'm 1/9 of the way to all the chromium ingots I will want. But I'm hoping I'm still making progress towards this Venator vestige, and I can get that before 500. If I pick up a piece of Virtus, that'll be amazing, and if I pick up a piece of the axe, that'll be okay. New personal best, down to 157. Hidden real good, that kill. I could have almost done another one. I still had the supplies. Ah, my 3rd smoke quartz. I have a feeling that getting duplicate quartz is going to be very annoying throughout this entire grind. Bit of an interesting kill number here. That is kill number 303. Means absolutely nothing except for the fact that once I log out here, it's going to put me on the front page. Or at least I think it's going to put me on the front page. So, moment of truth. Reload the front page, and there I am, rank 25 on the Ironman high score with 303 kills. I'm like 200 off the leader. I did take a bit of a break today. I probably could have got another 50 or 60 kills and been in that like high teens range, but front page is front page. Dry streak on the orb has been broken. I'm now up to 7 orbs. I think it's probably about a 1 in 50 drop. I was thinking 1 in 25 earlier, but going 200-ish dry on a 1 in 25 drop, just it doesn't really happen. But we're at 358 now. I'm going to try to get to 400, maybe 450 by the end of the day today. I've been tracking my kills per hour when I don't take breaks between trips. Seem to get like 18 to 19 kills per hour. Which... Oh, you gotta be kidding me! 4th smoke quartz. Okay, I keep getting these orbs. I think that's my 9th. It's my 8th or 9th orb, and yeah, I just want an actual I want an actual drop that isn't the smoke quartz. That is 420, the funny number, kills. Oh, this game is so awful. And here it is. 500 kills at Leviathan, and of course, it gives us bronze arrows. I was hoping at this stage that I would be done here, or I'd at least have maybe the axe piece or a piece of Virtus, but you know what? I'm gonna keep going, and who knows how high it'll climb. Kill number 600, and we finally make another dent into the progress here. We got ourselves a nice Ignot here. The Leviathan has me down bad for prayer potions. I'm pretty much already out of them, out of the 1,000 I had, and I don't want to start using my restores. I'm farming up some snape grass here. It's amazing just how much you can get out of a single herb run. There's a total of, I think, 12 patches that I use per trip. And it's like 500 by the time I get through it. It's pretty crazy. So today, Jagex did a pretty interesting thing, and they not only released the drop rates of the Desert Treasure 2 bosses, but they also buffed them a little bit. Originally, the Leviathan was, as expected, a 1 in 120 drop rate to hit the table, and the things on the table are the Vestige, the Virtus Row Bottom, and the Chromium Ingot. So I have 2 rolls, well, I guess, and the Axe Head. So I have 2 rolls on this table. Potentially up to 4 if I have 2 invisible Venator drops. So regardless, I am under drop rate. But I'm basically going to put this as the threshold for where it swaps over. Now the drop rate is 1 in 96. It's about a 25% increase in drop rate. And when I get that 1 in 96, there's a 1 in 8 chance that it's a Virtus piece, 1 in 24 for a specific one, 1 in 8 chance that it's an axe, 3 out of 8 chance that it's the ingot, and 3 out of 8 chance that it's the Venator vestige. Otherwise, the quartz tablet and awakener orbs drop rates aren't super rare. I think the rarest is the quartz, which is around 1 in 200, which is kind of unfortunate that that's what I'm the luckiest on. But let's get to killing and seeing if I can complete the ring by 1,000 kills. I was like, I got a new collection log. What the hell was that? And then I guess they added it to the collection log. Oh, I now have 16 orbs, but the collection log is gonna say 1. That's gonna frustrate me forever. Yep, 7 quartzes. God damn it! Why? It's 1 in 200. Everything else is like 1 in 200 when you combine it. Why am I getting 7 bad roll? Ugh. That's my reaction to getting my 8th smoke quartz. Ooh, didn't even realize that. New personal best, 145, and I got my, I think that's my 17th Awakener's Orb. I think by the end of this, I'll probably have 100. By the end of all the bosses, not just Leviathan. Budget like getting 25 per boss or something. Hopefully that'll be enough for Blood Torva once I get good at the game. Who knows? Oh, there is 1,000 kills. 1,000 kills with the Leviathan, and I still don't have any of the new tradable uniques. No axe piece, no ring piece, no Virtus. This is gonna be a speedy kill. Yeah, look at that. 132 PV with the Bofa. I was just hitting nonstop. I do not think I'm beating that. I think that will be my PV when I'm done here. Unless I get a Zerite crossbow at some point. I got a Jekyll random at the herb patch, and it was the herb that I harvested is the herb that he needed. I'm gonna give it to him. Yo, I got a super strength. That is a level I have been working on for quite a little bit. I've been playing RS3 a little bit more, and while I'm doing that, all my AFK time has been going into redwoods. I just log in, get an inventory full of redwoods, and I actually timed it pretty well because that is 6,000 redwood logs banked. I now have enough redwood logs to do redwood birdhouses all the way from 90 to 99 hunter if I ever do enough birdhouse runs to get through all these logs. But I now no longer need to bank any logs, and instead I can bring a knife with me and start farming up some arrow shafts. Level 96 woodcutting, first level in quite a bit, but I have 3 levels to go now, and they're all over 1,000,000 experience. I am done Golden Reaper on RS3, so I might not make it all the way to 99 woodcutting before I start resuming content, but I am up to 244k arrow shafts, and I think I need about somewhere between 450k to 500k arrow shafts to have 99 fletching banked. Though I won't need all of those because I am going to still be making some amethyst darts and amethyst arrows as I get my mining from 96 to 99 as well. So I am back from my trip to Italy, and while I was gone in Italy, I was deciding whether I wanted to do RS3 or old school, and the answer was old school. So we're going to pop back into it, see what's changed, see our woodcutting level, and then get back to the Leviathan. Woodcutting looks like I got up to 96 while I was working on Golden Reaper on RS3, so 99 will have to wait, but this will probably become my main AFK going forward. Just knock out that 99. That or mining. 5 kill trip, and I still have a little bit of food left, but I think I'm not going to chance it for another one. But I will take that. I did not expect it to be that easy coming back. Maybe I'm just in the groove from all the RS3 PVM. All right, I forgot about these existing. But that is, I think, my 10th smoke quartz. Oh, you what is this game? I have 11 of these now. 11. Okay. There is a drop. That's the 3rd ingot that I've gotten. Which means if I do get a vestige, I can make the ring right away. That'll be pretty cool. Oh shit! I got something! And it's the item I wanted. Hell freaking yes, I'm picking this up right now. Woo! That is the Virtus Robe Top. Woot woot! Took me 1292 kills to get it. But I'm very happy. That's like my biggest motivation
for coming here was getting Virtus, because I'm currently using Bloodbark at Toa, and I really don't want to go back to Toa with Bloodbark on. So let's go over my current mage setup, or I guess my current mage body, and see how it differs. I got the Bloodbark body as my upgrade over Mystics, just to get it to help out at Toa, and it definitely helped out because I was able to push the invocation a lot higher with that, because Akka is my main pain point. So what is the difference here? First off, prayer bonus is actually always going to be really nice because I'm always tight on prayer at Toa. Plus, I get 1% magic damage, which I think will be one max hit with overloads, but like without overloads, it won't do anything. Plus 14 for the magic attack bonus. And then the downsides are that I lose a little bit of defense, getting -6 stab, -1 slash, and -8 crush. But there also is a cool little set effect with Virtus, where if you're using ancient magics, the maximum damage is actually 3% per piece. Oh, actually, this is in addition. So if I'm using ancient magics, it's actually plus 4% per piece. So let's go do the ceremonial. I always love doing this. This is like my favorite part of getting a new gear setup. I know my gear tab looks friggin' awful, but I can put the Virtus Rope Top in here, and put the Blood Bark, replace it with the Blood Bark body, and I can move this Bloodbark body into my other gear tab.
Well, I think the trip's going to end here based off prayer points, but I've amassed a big food trough. The final tally was, I think, 11 kills. Maybe it was 10 or 11, but still one of my longest trips ever, filled with supply drop after supply drop. That is kill number 1500 at the Leviathan, and of course, I get a supply drop here. And I think that's going to be the end of my Leviathan adventures. So I did a total of 1,500 kills, picked up the Virtus Rope Top, but apart from that, I got nothing. I don't have the Venator Vestige, and I don't have the Leviathan Lure, both of which are 1 in 768 drop rate, so I'm essentially double drop rate on that. Plus, I also have 3 chromium ingots, which are a 1 in 256 drop rate, so I should have 6 of them, but I only have 3. So safe to say my luck here has not been good, but let's go to the bank and add up all the commons and see what that's like. So here is the result of 1,500 Leviathan kills. Well, really, it's only 933 Leviathan kills, because for the first week, they weren't actually tracking the amount or the kills from Moonlight. So I don't have all the commons from there, so you can roughly assume all these commons are 1.5 times. But let's see what the total guide price is. We'll start with just all the regular commons. So 36.6 mil, not too shabby. A lot of it in the Onyx bolts. These Dragon bolts unfinished are going to be really good if I ever get a Xeric crossbow. I have like 6,000 in the bank now, so that's big rubies, or even a Dragon Hunter crossbow. I guess I don't need that because I have the Twisted Bow, but I digress. Raw Manta Rays, always love me some Manta Rays. Runite Ore and Adior is just eventual GP. Can't go wrong with getting some gems. Rares wise, or I guess uniques wise, I got 29 orbs, which is another 47 mil. And that's the total amount. That's not the loot tracker amount. So I got 29 in 1,500 kills. I got the 3 chromium ingots, which will be good for 1 ring once I get it. And then, of course, the Virtus Rope Top, which is worth about 70 mil and is my new best in slot mage body. I'm happy I got that. It kind of made this whole thing worth it, as a mage body was the thing I needed the most out of Desert Treasure 2, and the thing I was the most looking forward to. So 154 mil with really bad luck in 900 kills. So what is that? Almost 200k per kill with bad luck. Not too shabby. Desert Treasure 2 bosses are really good GP. But that's going to be the end of this video. I'm back into old school. I'm super hyped for it, and I'm ready to start the next chapter of the account, which is coming up next time. Thanks for watching the video. Have a good day, and I'll catch you in the next one.